Hey guys, what is going on? I'm the Nuffer Dog, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time, we saved Eldin Province from the Shroud of Twilight, and now we're gonna see if we can do something about this whole problem that Kakariko Village has been having with the Gorons of Death Mountain suddenly becoming hostile. First, though, I'm going to go into this house, because this is a video game, and video games support break-ins. Now, it's like a RPG logic, where you just go into someone's house and loot everything they own. Actually, what we're going to find in here is our first golden bug, a female ant. Yeah, we have this whole list of them. There's 24 total, and there will be someone later on who we can give them to. For our first one that we give her, we will get a wallet upgrade that allows us to carry 600 rupees, which is something that we will really want for later dungeons where we're going to be getting a lot of rupees, and things that will be happening where we will want to spend a lot of rupees. And for each one after that, we can get money. And I think you have to give all of them to get the final wallet upgrade. Here's the barn shop owner. Barnes. Cripes, my storehouse, my powder, what happened? Them foul beasts, get us them all! So yeah, this guy owns a shop that sells bombs, but we kinda blew up his stock. We accidentally destroyed his storehouse while collecting the Tears of Light, so now he doesn't have any bombs to sell, and apparently, some of the bomb ingredients that he needs to make the bombs he gets from the Gorons, which he can't exactly trade with right now. So, Kakariko Village is pretty depressed. Most of the people are apparently dead. There's no one running the general store, and the bomb shop owner doesn't have any bombs to sell. So there's not really a whole lot we can do there right now. But we can try climbing up Death Mountain and seeing what's going on with these Gorons, now that they can see us and we're not a wolf. Ah! No humans allowed! These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass. And he's going to roll at us, and it gives us the option to try to grab him and catch him, but he's rolling too fast, and he'll just push us off. A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you! So we cannot get up there yet at all. We also can't get out of the way for some bizarre reason when he comes rolling at us. So we can't do anything about it. We come back down here. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Ark. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who is able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Yep, we have to go back and talk to, and in my case, say the lines of the mayor of our hometown, who incidentally is also Ilya's father, which will make telling him about the children a bit bad, because we still don't know where Ilya is. But here's Jerome! He's been ridden by some monsters, or she has been ridden by some monsters, so he's not in a particularly good mood. In fact, she's kind of on a rampage. Rolling out of the way, grab onto her, and then we've got this sort of little minigame type thing here when we've got to wrangle her. We've just got to follow the on-screen prompts. Wow! That was the earliest failure at this that I've ever seen. We've just got... Once we catch up to her again and get on, we've just got to follow these on-screen prompts of which direction we have to hold on to her, but for some reason I keep messing up right at the beginning, and I can't do this. This is actually really embarrassing. I'd managed this on the first try without ever falling off in my practice run. Must be the Let's Play curse. Come here, Jerome. Now we seize the reins and regain control of our portals. And now we do an epic victory dance. Actually, not nearly as epic as some of the victory dances we can do later. But still an epic victory dance nonetheless. Still pretty awesome. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. You actually can't leave this village without the horse because of those gates, which we could dig under the one gate as a wolf, but we can't get past them as a human without a horse. But a horse will enable us to jump over them. Brilliant. I'm glad to have Jerome back. Mr. Ark! Wait! Crap, I've already forgotten sort of the voice I did for this guy. Greetings, Mr. Ark. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! I'm really strange. Letter from Uku. Dear adventurer, I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again. So take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item, so be nice. From Uku. You know, generally the P.S. is after the signature, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yes, Uku does in fact have a son, and he somehow manages to be even more weird-looking than Uku. He is literally a floating head. I don't really use Uku much during the game. I mean, she is kind of handy if you want to leave a dungeon over the course of it, which I guess could be useful if, for instance, you were full on rupees and wanted to go spend them on something. That's a good use. But, I don't know, I just find myself not using her much. But yeah, you use Uku and, she'll take you to the dungeon, or she'll take you outside the dungeon to the entrance. She'll warp you out and then give you her son, which is kind of strange. You literally get Junior as an item instead of Uku. And then you can use him to warp back to the exact spot in the dungeon where you were when you used Uku, which is kind of nice, so that you don't have to repeat segments of the dungeon. Here's Koro again. My phone LED is blinking. Guess I have a new email or text message or tweet mention or something. We'll check that in a bit. Might as well dash. Make this go a little faster. Backtracking generally isn't that interesting to watch after all. I has a new tweet. Here's this bridge. Yeah. Oh, ooh. I forgot to do this last time I played through in my practice run. Because it doesn't show up on the mini-map for some reason, only on the regular map. But the Golden Wolf is here, so we can learn a new hidden skill right now. Cat Num Num. He's eating Link's head again. He's missing an eye. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Very well, but before we begin, I must test to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come at me. Yeah, he does this each time you try to learn a new skill. You have to successfully carry out the last skill that you learned. So we will finish him, but he's still alive because he's not alive, I guess. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn. I don't know. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do no harm. When facing such a foe, you must lock on with Z and thrust thrust the nunchuck forward to thrust your shield against the defenses of the enemy. Sorry, excuse me. Use Z to lock onto me, then try it. You've learned much, so I am sure you will know the moment when you can do a shield attack. That's a hint that you get an on-screen prompt at the best time to use a shield attack. I mean, you can do them whenever. But yeah, just do that, and then he's open, and we can hit him. Excellent. Open a hole in your enemy's defenses, and use your sword to strike without hesitation. So that's useful against some enemies. It's not always the greatest thing, but it's still handy. The shield attack I have just taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield attack. Oops, I screwed up. Have to have the right timing. Sometimes it's not all that responsive. That's the thing about both spin attacks and shield attacks sometimes. Sometimes shaking the nunchuck is not all that responsive. You must time it just as my spell hits your shield to reflect it back at me. There we go. Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. Like bolts. You learned the second hidden skill, shield attack. Lock onto a foe with Z and thrust the nunchuck forward to thrust your shield. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you, in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage, and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. And I'm thirsty again. Scoop up some of that delicious hot spring water. Except that I'm thirsty in real life, so it's not really an issue. Come to me, horse. You are also my minion, even though your name is Jerome and you are awesome. Well, my other minion was also awesome. All my minions are awesome, but they are still my minions. Under my complete control. Ha 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 ha. That was a pretty lame evil laugh. Oh, we can also get into our house, but I think the thing that's down there that we can get in the basement is just rupees, and our wallet's full, so I'm not gonna bother. Back in quaint Orden Village. And here is Bo, the mayor. Ark! Let's see if I can do this voice. Whoa, it is you, Ark. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come quick, inside! They always make such a big deal about the change of clothes. Does no one else in this game do that? Well, okay, no one else in this game does that, but still. I see, so the young'uns are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Renato's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. Creepy eyes. So don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl. Ilio's with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. Ah, but Ark. I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. That's a convenient segue. I just nod and that somehow explains it. What's that now? The Gorons or Death Mountain? I see, so Renato told you that. Well, it's true, I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earned their trust with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but can you promise me that you absolutely, positively will not disclose it to anyone? Okay. Strange. Good, alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Not even Renato, I guess. Come this way. Ark, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Yep, they had to put something Japanese in here. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stuff in charging goats. You want to hear more? Yes. Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the ways of the sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fella to push his foe outside the arena wins. Step forward and grab your foe with A. Strike a fleeing foe with the Wii remote and sidestep an attacking foe with the control stick. We don't need no fourth wall. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time, lad. So there you go, the basics of sumo. Need to hear them again? Nope. Rather than explain a lot, why don't we just get to it? Come into the ring, lad. Okay, that's not something I particularly want to see. Shirtless fat guy. Maybe I shouldn't talk, but he's a lot more overweight than I am. Shut up! Not fat. Grr. Also, probably the only time you'll ever see Link shirtless, but I don't really care. Your Japanese announcer, go! Oh, he slapped me. Yes, I'm out of practice in the ways of the sumo. There's sort of a rock, paper, scissors thing here going on, where a slap stops someone trying to sidestep, and a sidestep stops someone trying to grab you, and a grab stops a slap. And he's making heavy use of the slap, but he's not moving side to side very much, so I'm not really using it on him. I don't know. Well, we've managed to win our first sort of tutorial thing there. You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. And we do the same thing again. Weird Japanese announcer! Go! Oh! Oh, no, that time he moves out of the way, so if we had predicted that, we could have slapped him. Basically, you just want to, crap. You just want to, rapidly tap A if you're trying to push him, or he's, crap! Or he's grabbed you. Aha! It's like the only time I ever get decent use out of the slap. Perfect! Okay, we're done here. Now. Whoa, not too shabby, lad. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Ark. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Partially. All the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. You got the iron boots! Wear these and you'll become so heavy not even a Goron will be able to move you. Set them to B on the minus screen and wear them with B. If you set them to the D-pad, you won't have to swap B. You can probably tell those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't be so easily pushed around, even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be square, though, lad. You can't ever tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. Yep, we got our handy item here. It's the iron boots. I'm not setting it to B, I'm just setting it to D-pad because it, as it said, you, don't need it on B to equip and unequip the iron boots. You can put them on and off, just sort of magically pull them out of your subspace pocket. That is your inventory. Somehow alter your own mass. The farm is back there. I believe there is a goat herding game that I did not bother to try out during my practice run that you can use to earn rupees and stuff, but not right now. Well, we've done that. We've gotten the iron boots off the mare, and next time on Twilight Princess, we will go up and try again to see what's going on with the Gorons on Death Mountain by beating them in sumo wrestling contests. I will skip all the horseback riding on the way there, and just cut to when I'm on Death Mountain Trail again, I suppose. So I'm the Dog, and I will see you guys next time with more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.